Hello, it's me, David from Peripheral Labs, and yes, I have a new show which is called Think Games, which will be out every Wednesday, and a new show called Think Science, which will be out on Saturday and every Saturday after. And hopefully I can keep it up because I've made loads of videos, and I'm just going to move on to the point. This first episode of Think Games, I'm going to think about Gamescom, and the biggest thing that came out after yesterday's conferences at Gamescom was Borderlands 2 on PlayStation Vita. That is kind of amazing because Borderlands 2 is a massive open world RPG and it's on a little, like, a Vita. I don't think there's been a game of that scale on a portable console in the history of time, and apparently IGN and Greg Miller had a lot to do with that. Because, you know, they pulled some strings and stuff, and when they announced it, they didn't say an awful lot. They were just like, oh yeah, so Borderlands 2 is coming to Vita. Okay, and I was like, oh my god! Ah, Borderlands 2, ah! Anyways, I've played it. I don't know if I'll play it again. I kind of want to, even though I've played it twice already. But just because it's on Vita, I want to play it, and Vita's amazing. And I have a 3DS, and Vita is still amazing. Anyway, second thing was, they announced that PS4 is coming out on November 29th in Europe and 15th in America. But Andrew House, the CEO of Sony Entertainment, made an interesting comment, which the crowd went ooh when he made this comment. He basically said, unlike others, and I've got quotation marks here with my fingers. Unlike others who waver their decisions and change their rationale, I suppose, we're staying consistent. So yeah, I can't quote the whole thing, but I can quote the fact that he said, unlike others. I remember that bit. After that, I was just like, oh my god, that is a ballsy comment to make when there's like 1 million people watching. But anyways, I assume some people at Microsoft had a heart attack when he said that. We also saw the UI for the PS4, which looks great. We've kind of seen rumors of it, and it's really, you know what I mean. It's not like drop dead amazing. On the Xbox, Microsoft didn't really have a conference. I don't know why. It was on at like 7 in the morning, and I missed it. So, and apparently it wasn't live streamed anyways. But for both consoles, we got a launch lineup, and to be honest, I prefer the PlayStation 4 one, even though I like a lot of the Xbox One's exclusives, like Quantum Break and stuff. I still think PlayStation 4 has a better launch lineup. Let's see here. Microsoft has got all the obvious, like Battlefield 4, Assassin's Creed 4, Watch Dogs, but the exclusives are Forza 5, Dead Rising 3, Crimson Dragon, Rise, which apparently is actually not all QTEs. That's QuickTime events, for people not knowing. Zumba Fitness, not interested. Need for Speed Rivals, all that stuff. Personally, I'm not that interested. The only exclusives really are Forza 5, Dead Rising 3, Crimson Dragon, and Rise. And I think there's a couple other my voice. There's a couple other exclusives, but PlayStation 4 has got far better. PlayStation 4's got War Thunder, what else is there? Knack, Killzone Shadowfall, and Drive Club, and DC Universe Online, which is amazing. And yeah, I just prefer, like, what is it? Killzone Shadowfall and Knack look amazing. Minecraft is coming to PlayStation Vita, and oh my god, I'm so happy I have a Vita, because you know, they dropped the price of Vita yesterday to $200 and €200, which is great because the Vita's been struggling, and I don't understand why, because it's amazing and I love it. But Minecraft is coming to Vita, and I own Minecraft on, like, my computer, my my phone, and I played it on Xbox, and I'm probably still going to buy it on Vita, because not because, like, I love Minecraft, but because I love my Vita, and I thought of playing Minecraft on Vita is going to be a lot better, because personally the Minecraft on iOS is crap. Personally, it's like $6, and they've not brought the price down. I don't know why I'm annoyed at that, but all other apps do. But anyways, I'm going off a tangent. Let's get back. Sims 4 was announced, although apparently that was known that was going to happen. I didn't know that, but anyways, I was pretty excited. I'm not a Sims super fan, but I like the idea of Sims 4. Microsoft announced an indie program for getting indie developers to make games for Xbox One, which is all great and good, and I was like, ooh, that sounds like fun, I want to do that. But then I went to the website where I could sign up, because, you know, Peripheral Labs makes games. When I went to the website to sign up, it said they only want developers with a proven track record of successful games. In other words, saying indie developers that are already in the limelight, which sucks, because it means the new guys like Peripheral Labs here cannot make games for Xbox One, which is awful, because I can on PlayStation 4, and I intend to release games on PlayStation 4. Hopefully Microsoft will change their decisions. Knowing their history, they're going to do that anyways. I'm not worried. What else is there? Rise, Son of Rome was that Xbox One game we saw at E3. It is like a medieval Roman Empire game where you fight with a sword and a shield with Kinect. And when we saw it, everyone was like, ooh, it's got QuickTime events, and the whole game is just QuickTime events. So you basically watch the game and then tap buttons when they pop up on the screen, like Heavy Rain. Except Heavy Rain's good, but this does not sound like good for a fighting game where you just watch the fighting. But anyways, we were shown Rise, and it's not all like that. The combat has much more depth, which is good, because you know, you would want that in a fighting game. Is it? Yes. What else is there? Borderlands. I'm so excited about Borderlands 2. Vita is getting a lot of indie games. Actually, PlayStation 4 is getting a lot of indie games. We saw a game called Rhyme, which it reminded me of the game. I think it's called Flower, or something to the like. Very beautiful graphics. So look that up. It's spelled R-I-M-E. Excellent game. I'm going to put links to a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about in the description so that you can go look. And yeah, what else is there? Well, there was a game that they announced for the PlayStation 4. Oh, everybody's gone. Okay, I just failed talking. Everybody has gone to the Rapture. Is a game they announced for PlayStation 4, which looks really good. Kind of like a made by the people who made Dear Esther. So I'm gonna imagine some sort of survival horror adventure game. That looks like fun. You may have noticed I'm slightly biased to PlayStation 4. It's not because I have a PlayStation 3, because I don't. I have an Xbox 360. I just think the PlayStation 4 is better, even though Microsoft has changed all of their decisions. So yeah, that's that. What else did we see? We saw more about the Order 1866, which looks kind of cool. It reminds me of a game that that some company was THQ, I think, was publishing a game that was like called 18 something or other, and it was going to be like a competitor to Assassin's Creed. Then Ubisoft bought the studio when THQ went bust, and they cancelled the game. So that's not gone well, unfortunately for them. What else is there? We saw some stuff about the third-person shooting Plants vs Zombies, which I'm not that excited about. That has the sort of commander mode. You know, like commander mode in Battlefield 4, where you can like command the battle with an iPad. Anyways, yeah, it's nearly the end of the video. So thank you for watching. This is my new show. I fully intend to keep it updated because it's a lot easier to update than doing tutorials. If you want me to talk about anything in particular, for Think Games is one of the shows, and Think Science is the other show. If you want me to talk about anything for either of those shows, leave a comment or a video response or something like that to tell me what you want me to talk about, and I would be very, very happy, and I will credit you fully if you help me think of topics to talk about on the shows Think Games and Think Science. And yeah, bye bye.
Nice job.